Hi, beautiful Aries. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aries, we're going to do a little bit of a reading here today where I'm asking what your guides want you to know right this moment in your life. Like for this full year, for this just moment in time, for just where you're at and where you're going. We're going to look at what they have to tell you. So just inspired guidance from your spirit team, let's call it. So I'm going to start with a couple of cards and then we're going to go deeper into the message. So what do you have for Aries right this moment? Inspired guidance from Aries spirit team. We're starting with King of Michael, the Emperor, beautiful, and the Lovers. So, let me get my reading glasses. King of Michael, wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. I think that I just feel I'm so sorry. Just going to turn some sound off here. I think that I want to use the word determination. There's something about going for what you want, like your determination, and the inspired guidance here is to like just stay in whatever is like true to you. Does that make sense? We have the Emperor here that is like, it's very Aries. The Emperor, they know what they want. They're very efficient. They are like going after what they want. They are self-aware, confident, sitting on their throne, knowing what they want, going after it. It's the same feel. Like if you look at the King of Michael, which is a very like, I'm standing here, I'm in my integrity, I'm not swaying. Do you say that? Like I'm not easily knocked over by someone's opinion. If there's a change in your life somehow, it doesn't really rock the boat, so to speak. So the inspired guidance, like the guidance from your spirit team, is to just really stay in this integrity, to really claim your ground, claim your space, is what both of these are saying, really. And then we have the Lovers. And that could be about a choice, about a decision. And that's why it's coming out so strong, to just please stay in your integrity. Please stay in your, claim your space, claim your ground, so that when it comes time to make a decision about something or like make a choice about something, it's very, very clear to you where you need to go, what you need to pick. Because like if you're very unstable, if you're like all over the place and you don't know, like it's up in the air, should I do this, should I do that, should I make this decision, should I make that decision, it's so not easy to make a decision when you come from a very unstable place. It actually in fact gives you more situations to feel unstable about, to feel like, oh, I really don't know what to do now. So the more clear, the more stable you can become within your own energy, the more clear and stable things will show up for you. And you will, like, as you stay here and just claim, like, I'm balanced, I'm centered, I'm really focused on what I want, and stay just really clear. It's going to bring so much clarity about, and it's going to be almost not feel even as a choice or as a decision, because it just lines up then. But let's see, because it's also the Lovers, so there could actually be a new connection coming in for you, Aries, at this time. So let's see. Can we just go deeper here and clarify? The Emperor and the King of Michael, I feel, is almost the same. What do you have to say about the Emperor and the King of Michael? Wisdom. Yes. Use everything you got right now. Like, you've come really far, Aries. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're headed right now, since it's a general read, it's like it can be anything and everything. It's career path, it's a relationship situation, it's a health situation, finances, whatever it is for you, to just, use what you've learned. It doesn't matter if you're 25 or 75. At this stage in your life, whatever like you're headed towards, there's like pull from your wisdom, pull from your knowing. Does that make sense? Like you know too much today to not be able to make clear decisions for yourself. It's not like you wake up in the morning and go, what do I like? You've lived enough life, you've gotten enough experience, you've had enough, let's call it failure, but I don't mean that. Like you've had enough experience where you know what you don't want, that has brought forth really clearly what you're seeking in your life. So pull from that. Just really get into your wisdom about things. And I'm just getting, this might just be a side note, I don't know, for someone. It's like the more you stay, like it's so much about staying in your own integrity, so much about staying in your own lane, stay in your own boat. I think it's Abraham Hicks. I think it's Abraham that says, like, mind your own boat. Don't invite yourself over to other people's boats, specifically if they haven't invited you, and don't invite them into yours. Like, just stay in your own boat and just mind your own business, basically. It sounds a little bit harsh, but at this time, it just feels like, just be over here and do you at this time. Just do what works for you and leave everyone else out of it. Like, don't invite them into your boat and don't put yourself in their boat because, frankly, right now they haven't invited you. Does that make sense without sounding a little bit too harsh? And then the lovers. We actually have 4, 5, 6 on the table. 4, 5, 6 is a beautiful, it's like, so 4 is all about love and laying a new foundation. 5 is where the change is starting to happen, and 6 is when you come into love and harmony. And sometimes the 5 can be a little bit rocky there in the middle. Like you start to find your place, you start to get more balanced. But as you do, the more that is unbalanced is really coming to light. And it's important to then just let it go, to not, if there's certain things that just wants to come up to the surface just because you're getting more balanced, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to start a new Facebook group and talk about it. It just means it's coming up because it doesn't belong to you anymore. It doesn't serve a purpose anymore because you're starting to get really balanced. So the lovers, what is the lovers about for Aries, please? From your spirit team, what do they want you to know about the lovers? Who's down there? Wow, there's something you've been wanting. It doesn't really give me like it is about a love, because again it's general, but it even if it's general, it could have given me like a more specific thing about love, but it doesn't. But it does give me something about something about a dream that you've had for a while. This is a dream, like you dreamt. The lovers is about decisions. It can be about choices, making a choice for yourself. And this card comes out as, it usually means you've had this vision about something, you had this wanting or this dream about something or someone for a while. Maybe perhaps you've been wanting another job, a different job, I mean. Maybe you've been wanting a different relationship, or just a relationship. That could be the lovers. It could be representing that. It can mean that you just have tried to go from one place to another. Does that make sense? Like, it can be about moving, having a different place to live, and things like that as well. But it can also be just, you try to go from one place to another just overall in your life. Just, you want to get out of a mindset, or you want to get out of a routine. You want to get out of something that you keep doing every single day that sort of doesn't really work for you anymore. It just doesn't bring that happiness or satisfaction to you, but you sort of just keep doing it because it's slentrian, I would say in Swedish. It's just a routine. It's just basically a routine that you want to get out of. And for a while you've been asking about this, and it's showing up now as victory and success. There's something here with this Lover's card that can for someone be that you've been single for a while and you've been asking for this new relationship to come in, and it is now coming in. And I just feel like, because we have, okay, so what is the inspired guidance here? What is the guidance from your spirit team? It's to make a decision. So it might even sound stupid as I say it. It's like, what do you mean make a decision? Like, it's so much about staying in your integrity. Stay like stable and focused and balanced. And as you do, like, there's a decision making, even though things might not be different at all. Things might not show up differently in the near future at all. Or you feel like, I've dreamed about certain people or certain changes. I have a castle in the back there, but I'm like so bored and I'm so like, it doesn't happen. If you sort of put your foot down and you probably have had these situations before where you're moving towards something or you want to experience something and it just doesn't come about. And then soon enough, you just get pissed. You just get, frankly, just really, really angry or really, really frustrated, or maybe like really, really disappointed. That brings about that clarity for you. It's like, it just brings about okay, universe or whoever's up there, here's the thing. Here's what I want. It's very decisive. And that's about so what I'm feeling here is like, just make a decision. Put your foot down in your energy. Just show up in that integrity place, in that King of Michael place, and just, here's what I want. I'm the Emperor. Dang it. And I want this. Like, just be decisive, make the decision. And in no time, really, in no time, you will show up in victory and success. Let's see from the angel deck here as well. What extra do you have for Aries, please? What inspired guidance can they know right now in this moment? Romance. So it is romance for some of you guys. It's definitely the Lovers. So it can even be that you have been uncertain for a bit, like if you want a relationship or not, or like or if you want it, how would it look? Like, if you've been single for a while, no matter what your age, no matter what your situation, kids or no kids, what type of job you have, it might even be that like you've been single for enough time that it starts to become comfortable. Maybe that is the routine as well. Like, if I'm inviting another person into my life, do I have to switch things around to sort of accommodate them, to sort of satisfy them? What if I don't like that? And it's so, there's something about, because here's the romance card. We have the Lovers and the romance card now. So it's coming out clearly for some of you guys that really want this connection to take place, that make a decision in your mind, make a decision in your heart, put your foot down, stay in your integrity, and like, be clear about what you want, because it feels like you probably have gone a little bit back and forth on whether you want this relationship or not. I think this is just coming out at the very last, at the very end here of the reading, because it's wanting to invite every Aries to say it doesn't have to necessarily be about romance. So if this is like you going for a dream in terms of a job, if this is you going for something health-wise or finance-wise, like whatever this is for you, there might have been I want to do this. That, like, if you were to ask Aries, like, do you want that job, or do you want to start this new thing in your life? And you probably would say, yes, I do. I actually been asking the universe for quite a while for it, but it doesn't show up. And I think if you're really honest with yourself, it's not necessarily true. You might have that as a wish, like you think you have it as a wish, like I want to do this. But like if you work, I don't know if this is the crappiest analogy, but if there's a person who's smoking, for instance, so they're smoking and they want to quit. If you ask them, like, do you want to continue to smoke or do you want to quit? Probably most people would say, I want to quit. Or let's just say in this instance, this person is saying, I want to quit smoking. But then when it comes down to it, like, so do you really want to quit? Can we quit today? I just just bought a new package. I think at least I'll just smoke this one. Like when it comes down to it, are you really ready? Do you really, really want to quit smoking? You know, or is it like, do you really, it sounds like you want to have a relationship. It sounds like you want to do the job or do the thing you need to put into whatever it is that you want to go for in order to get somewhere. But then when it comes down to it, do you really want to start to cut out sugar from your diet? Or like, do you really want to invite a new person into your life? Because there's something here, there's romance here. It's being offered to you as we speak. It's like it's on the table. The lovers and romance is on the table for someone who's looking for love. The job that you've been wanting for a while, the dream you want to go after and have been wanting to for a while, it's on the table. The money, the health, the friendships, whatever it is that you're seeking, Aries, and specifically now coming into the new year, you might even have a clearer, you know, yeah, I do want this. I've been asking about this again. So then put your foot down. Stay in your integrity. Become very clear that, yeah, I do want a relationship. Because I think it has been a bit like a little bit back and forth. Like really when it comes down to it, it's like, I might like my singlehood a little bit longer because it makes you want, maybe they're in posting on your Netflix series, whatever. So it's all on the table for you there, okay? Something completely different, just something to close the reading with. For Aries, please, what do you have for them? This is from your guides. It's a big yes. I love this. It's just a big yes. Like, go for it. Yes, you can do this. It's covered. It's taken care of. It's whatever you're inquiring right now is a yes around it. The time is right. The timing is right. The opportunity is here. I love that when your guides just show up, say yes. Just say yes to it. So maybe there's been invites, maybe there's been opportunities that has been like presented to you, even in the field of or the category or theme that you're looking for, and you might have like pulled back a little bit or even said no. That this is your guides coming in saying it's time to say yes. The time is ripe. You're ready. Okay? That is what I have for you right now. So this is a little bit of a timeless reading, I want to say. So whenever you find this, is for the situation that you're in right now. So that's what I have for you. I will also continue to offer personal readings. We have a little bit of a... it's going to be a little bit of time to get your reading if you want reading right now, because I'm just catching up on things that I was supposed to do prior to Christmas and New Year's, because I've been sick for so long. I have to push them forward now and finish those. But if you're interested, just send me an email and we'll take it from there. Thank you so much for watching, Aries. Bye.